Hey, good evening, everybody. January 31st, about 8:30 at night. It's 19 degrees out last time we checked. Down here with Cody tonight. Appreciate you inviting me down, Cody.
Absolutely.
He also gave
Well, don't say that yet. Wait till we get on the old coyotes.
No, he guaranteed me 3 coyotes tonight. But Cody took some time tonight to help me with some computer stuff. I'm almost 50 years old and I have no clue how to run them, so I really appreciate the help with that tonight. But we're gonna go hit a few spots and see what we can do. Come on along. Okay, so didn't have any success hunting with Cody tonight. We did call in a pair, but they hung out at 440 yards, I think, out on a tree line. I'm thinking it's pretty moonlit tonight, so they didn't want to cross the open ground. But they're coyotes, so who knows what they're thinking. But I left there around 2, got home around 3, and on the way I was getting a bunch of pictures on my trail camera on my bait site of a coyote. And as I got all my stuff together and shuffled on down here, I was getting pictures of a double. So I rounded the corner and checked it with my thermal, and there was 2 of them down there. So just as I got my tripod set up, one of them went off to the side. I was hoping it was the male that left and the female was still there, but it was the other way around. The male was left. So I got the XG50 set up real quick. 214-yard shot, knocked that one down, and I was hoping the female would come back, but that's not the case. So anyways, a successful night, pretty happy about it, and it was right here on my farm, so we'll see the benefit from that, getting another coyote out of here for sure. All right, it's now February 1st, about 12 noon. Quite a change in temperatures. We're up to 36 degrees right now. But I'd left that coyote down there at my shack, and I got to go down and get it. I was getting pretty tired. I think I've been up for like 28 hours, so gonna run down there and get it with a sled, and figured I'd take you guys along. So let's go for a ride. So I figured while I'm right here, I'll show you guys my shack. This is homemade, of course, as you can clearly tell. But I built it on a 4x6 aluminum frame with skids on it and Teflon runners, just for the ability to move it. Of course, I got the hitch there to hook it onto the sled. Got basically 2 windows on the front. It was a really cold night. You can close up one window and just have your firearm stuck out one end, or one side rather. And if you want, you can open the whole thing up. Step inside. It's pretty well insulated. foam board. I got that sheet against the back wall, so when I have the heater going, I don't have a reflection. Nothing too fancy, just got a chair and a tripod. Looking down the road at my bait. So I'll spare you guys from going down to the actual bait and seeing the carnage down there. But here in Maine, it seems that this time of year, beginning of February, going into March, that calling is pretty difficult. I don't know what it's like in other parts of the country this time of year, but when the temperatures start dropping really cold, it seems like baits are where it's at. I struggle with the ability to sit that long on a bait site. I like calling, I like getting out and about and hitting different spots, but you know, on my farm here, I want to do my part to help out my wildlife and remove the coyotes. So I get, every once in a while I got to come down here and sit, so I do. And I've got another shack just like the one I showed you guys over at my friend's place a couple towns over, and try to help him out on his property as well. But let me know what it's like, you know, out Midwest, out west this time of year. Are you able to call coyotes? Let's hear about it. Well, I figured I was right here, and you may have seen it in the video, but figured I might as well show you my pipeline. We're a maple syrup producer up here in Maine. My father and I, we do about 1,500 taps a year, so one tap per tree, basically, and it's all on a pipeline, which you can see behind me there. And then goes down, and there's a tank inside that shack over there where it all runs into. And then inside this smaller shack, we keep a pump in there, and just to keep it protected and out of the weather and so on and so forth. But there's about 400 taps on this line, and then of course we've got another grove that has a remainder. But our intentions are to continue to grow a little bit and try to get up around 2,000. Certainly not one of the biggest maple syrup producers in the world, but that's plenty for us.